Get on the plane before we flood this place with tears. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we are here, guys. We finally arrived. We are at the final episode of Cobra Kai. That's it. That's it. After this, there are no more episodes. And, you know, like I said at the beginning of this last section of episodes, it's bittersweet. I've enjoyed this thoroughly. It is always going to have a special place in my heart. I feel like it's just been so much fun to watch, but I also feel like the time has come. So I'm looking forward to jumping in and seeing how this final matchup happens. Last episode, we wrapped up the kids side of the Sekai Taikai. Cobra Kai has walked away with 2 really good wins, but there was a tie as far as the points. And apparently the Sekai Taikai says that if there is a tie, that the senseis have got to duke it out. And so that's what we're walking into this particular episode with. Johnny is going to finally have his redemption match, and it's going to be against Sensei Wolf, aka Louis I'm So Fine Tan. So we're about to jump in and see how this all pans out and how they plan on wrapping up this wonderful, beautiful story that we've been along for 7 whole years. So without further ado, let's jump in because this episode is almost an hour. So let's do that. But just before I do, even though this is going to be the end of Cobra Kai reactions for me, I do react to all kinds of really great stuff here on the channel, and I hope that you can find something else to join me on this journey of reactions with. So please do join the fam if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of what new stuff I'm reacting to, unless you don't find anything in my catalog, but I'm pretty sure you'll find something fun. I do a lot of stuff here, so please do join the fam. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the final episode, which is called X Degenerate, right now.
No, it's been a little while since the last time I was here. I was hoping to have my life a little more together before I came to see you again.
2007, it's been a while.
Got myself into a jam over at the Applebee's.
The Applebee's.
Police got involved. Waiting for something to finally go my way. All it took was one asshole calling me a loser to send me off the deep end. After high school, it's been one loss after another. No one rooting for me, no one in my corner.
You have Robbie.
Nothing to be proud of.
You have Robbie.
Because in life, you don't get second chances, Ma.
You absolutely do, but you have to make them and take them. Your turn, Johnny.
Hey, you're up early.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't sleep.
Maybe that's where she gets it from.
Your
Your turn.
Exactly. Get in there, coach.
Dad's got a big fight coming up.
I don't understand a word you're saying,
Second
bro.
chance.
Where's the milk? Oh yeah, he does have some frame of reference of Fighting Wolf.
Screwed it up. What the hell's wrong with me?
Breathe through it, Johnny.
Come on, harder!
Can we get Yeah, come on, Chosen. Give him Karate Kid 2, Chosen.
All right, so this guy's tall. I'm gonna start having to work on my jump kicks.
Johnny, you realize you're over 50, right? And I'm not saying, you know, there's a lot of very athletic people over 50. I'm just saying you pulled your groin the first time you tried this.
Let him come to you, instead of trying to win it all at one flashy kick.
This is the guy who beat me with a flashy kick.
I mean, it was my thing.
The pads meet me outside.
All right. Why did you ask us to be your senseis? You're not going to listen to us. Didn't I say that last episode?
Did you get enough sleep last night?
Yeah,
Nope.
fine. Hold him
0.
up. You gonna help me here or not, LaRusso?
Hey, you wanted me to be your sensei.
Right? Listen.
The wolf. He's younger. He's stronger. No one's ever hit me harder. Since '84, I always wanted a do-over. And
Yeah,
now
you're
that
putting
it's
undue
here, I feel like
pressure
it's
onto
some
this
giant
fight,
setup.
bro. Completely different situation.
Okay, Rocky's training hard the whole movie, and in the end, what happens? He comes this close, and he loses. Does he feel bad? He gets to hug the woman that he loves, because when the fight is over, that's all that matters.
Period. Count the W's.
You got people around you who care about you, man.
You've got people cheering for you,
Present
Johnny, like your
company.
mom in the audience all those years ago. You got a wife, you got a mother-in-law, you got a daughter who doesn't know
Pretty
what's
good
going
at the
on.
sensei shit.
Good,
Yeah.
because break's over.
Back to work. Ah, I remember this song from Karate Kid. The way I've memorized that soundtrack, it's actually disturbing. Not the pilot. You're the best in the world. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. Okay, Johnny. Gonna ever keep you down. Oh, some extras had some good times today.
Thanks for cooking tonight, Ma.
Hello, Mama LaRusso.
So I got into Stanford.
What?
Congrats, Migs.
Oh my God.
Miguel.
We love smart men.
They wanted him for his hard work and character, not just his badass karate skills.
Like most university.
Brought Samantha's graduation gift.
No, Grandma, you didn't have to.
Nonsense. You get through high school, you get a gift. That's how it
Oh,
works.
her voice is still the same. I love it. Is it a house key? Oh, string of pearls. Hello.
Grandma, that's...
Damn.
Mr. Miyagi gave it to me. She passed away at Manzanar at the internment camp. And a guard stole it.
Is that who he killed?
Police are searching for the culprit in a violent robbery and assault.
I mean, deserved.
Hospitalized after a severe beating and the theft of a valuable necklace.
Period.
He did what he needed to do.
And he'd do it again.
Attacked Mr. Miyagi, so he had to knock the bastard's lights out. To give it to Samantha when the time was right. It feels right to me.
Thanks, Grandma. Are we happy now, Daniel? Like, I don't know why you thought that Miyagi was some sort of like a robo killer back in the day. Like, Miyagi doesn't do things without a reason. But even then, I mean, the man was allowed to lose his ish once in a while. And that man was trifling. Stealing a dead woman's necklace in an internment camp? He lucky that Miyagi let him breathe.
With Icon Branding.
Who now?
We represent a select group of athletes for marketing and branding opportunities.
You know.
We would love to have you as part of the team.
I think you should be recruiting me. I'm not gonna write anything.
You don't have to give me an answer now. Show that to your lawyer. Both of you.
Oh, there you go, Robbie. You can make some money.
Serious?
Absolutely.
You can afford
We
your
saw what
tuition and
you
go to
did out
college. Your relationship is being monetized. You can never break up. Ever.
Red mats do look good.
Don't lose the battle, bro. Hey, Sue. Exactly. Sue.
I'm sorry about that. But after what happened in Barcelona, I wanted to make sure that the tournament resumed without any...
That doesn't give you a reason to assault me.
For real? Mm-hmm.
Still suing your ass. Whoa. Oh, God. What?
Is he taken?
Yeah.
Guess we're over the cheating. Unless she cheated back. That's probably what happened. She's just never going to tell him. Are you going to find out that there was a boat explosion? Would that throw Johnny? I guess it would throw Johnny off now.
Hey, if you think you came here to psych me out before the fight.
No, I just wanted to show you how good I look in a black tank.
I'm not here to psych you out. You know, I do admire your confidence, especially in the face of a humiliating defeat.
Okay, it's enough smack talk. If you lose, it's going to be very embarrassing.
You know what it's like on the other side, and you know it's going to haunt you for the rest of your life.
Damn, what into my mind? What kind of Mortal Kombat skills you using right now?
Even your little one. She might not be aware now,
Careful.
but the kids at school will call her loser.
Ooh. Flashback to the beginning of the episode. Oh, Johnny.
I could break you right now.
Don't do it. Johnny. I'm not even that mad at you. That was a damn good mental... That was a good mental round there. Points! Points, Wolf! Also, let's face it, his body is distracting as hell. Just me? Okay.
Boys and girls, it's my honor and privilege to inform
They
you.
tried to steal your job, bro, and assaulted you for it. I didn't forget. Don't worry, the North remembers. Come on, ladies. They're all like, damn, that man is fine. I mean, I know he's the enemy and all, but...
Nice silver.
Silver's gone. Silver's gone.
I think I like Daniel on black
Now, calm down. He did wear a blackie before, though. Oh, everyone's in blackies today. Okay, solidarity, we love it.
Johnny Lawrence!
Wow, he gets the solo walkout. There you go, bro. If nothing else, you got the dramatic entrance. Daniel looks so nervous. That's not good.
They're all yours.
Hey, friend. Focus.
Hey.
Yeah. Even Daniel's like,
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
no, not fine at all.
Fighters!
I don't know, slap him or
Take
something.
it.
Does that work? Hey, be nice now.
Is that all?
It's a start. It's a warm-up. Oh, I'm playing with you.
Whoa!
Oh, careful. You might give him cardiac arrest at this age. Be careful.
Something's wrong. I've never seen him like this. It's like he's
broken.
Afraid.
I mean, Louis, damn, he's moving like that. I'd be scared too. Don't you flirt with me in the ring, sir.
Come on, old man, let's go.
Excuse me. Your culture teaches respect for elders.
Pathetic.
Sounds like a legit video game right now. You can tell he was probably doing Mortal Kombat at the same time. The way that everyone's like, just, oh god, that's so sensei.
Time. You're bleeding. Go to your corner.
What? Did we call time for bleeding now? Y'all broke Daniel's knee in his season. No one called time then.
He's too fast. He's too strong.
Yeah, you decided
Since
that
when
before
have
even
you cared
started.
about that?
Yeah.
Told you, it doesn't matter if you win. You just do your best.
Who's this extra in the back? Hot. But you know what? My boy Billy Zabka used to be able to do that. He did that in the first movie. I'm assuming his knees can't hang anymore, but...
Saldrá bien. Todo saldrá bien.
Whoa!
Send Grandma down there. Well, it'll take care of things.
The Iron Dragons will be crowned Sekai Taikai
Come on,
champion.
Johnny. Dig deep, bro.
Then try something else.
Yeah.
You know how his mind works, Daniel-san.
Channel crease, but it works for him.
You must do something.
This would have been a great time for Robbie to maybe coach him, but Robbie's very Miyagi-Do minded. Time! Call time.
Time out.
I'm sorry, Louis. This is so cute. I'm sorry. I'm stopping.
This guy knows his shit. It's on a whole other level.
Because you're letting him be.
What dojo are you fighting for?
Cobra Kai.
You sure?
And does defeat exist in your dojo?
Told you he's going to have to channel some crease.
No.
Does fear exist
in your dojo?
Acting like a little pussy and get out there and kick the living shit out of this asshole.
You made him cuss twice. He's like, stop it, Daniel. Daniel's like, I gotta go brush my teeth now. That felt dirty. That's why you don't gloat. That's why you don't gloat. Uh-oh. Not one kick psyching you out. Wolf, 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 wolf.
Break it up.
He just wants to kiss Louis. He's so pretty. Yeah, that's a kidney. That's a kidney. Wasn't he peeing blood in season 1? Oh. It's okay, John. It's okay. The only way you can win is with illegal shots, then you got the advantage. Come on, you know the block now. Why are you hitting Chosen?
But Johnny looks tired.
Johnny's alright.
Time!
It's your last time out. Go to your sideline.
Right? They're like, you killed the momentum, Daniel, again.
Be careful, this guy is pissed.
So am I.
No, like Daniel's warning you, this man hurts people.
Next point wins.
No more delaying the inevitable.
Stop talking and show, bro. You gonna crane kick? I don't know if this is ready to hit Hadouken right now. Come on. Right in the face. Ah, Billy Zabka was so fine. Your opponent's the other way, Johnny. Daniel told you, let him come to you. That's right. Let him come to you. Don't step out of bounds, though. Hey, there you go. Take down, baby. Ooh. Oh! Oh, that was hot! Whoa! 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 I'm sorry, I gotta go back. Did that actually... Because that was some close stunt work. I know that was Louis. Billy Zabka did the... Well done. Well done, honestly. Billy Zabka actually did that last part. And of course, Louis. I knew he was going to do his own stunts, but wow. Wow. You're okay, bro. That's right. Respect. Just come here, bro. You lost. Give us a hug. Let mommy make it better. There you go, Johnny. You got your glory moment back, all right? You're not a loser anymore.
My husband, the world champion.
I love you so much.
She's like, don't ever do that again. Okay, I'm not ready to be a widow.
Where's my baby?
Exactly. Where's my baby?
Not a bad way to go out, huh?
Who the hell are you kidding? You're always gonna be a sensei.
That's true.
You're good at it.
And, you know, now you're not
More
fighting.
than any other way.
You're not fighting Johnny now. You'll actually be able to focus on running a proper dojo.
Trophy to the winners of this year's Sekai Taikai.
Yeah, little GNR, baby. Share it with the Russo. Hey. Look at that moment. Yes. Together. You're all right, Lawrence. That's right. Miyagi-Do. Miyagi. You know, I got a shout out. It's for Mr. Miyagi. I gotta do it. That it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories when everything. Yeah, baby. That's right. Real House. Wow, sweet love of mine. Whoa, can you take those on the plane? We don't want her to be stocked at customs, guys. Come on. I love the binary license plate. I see what you did there. Okay, she just decided to start up her dojo. I thought she might pop up, but she didn't. Are we gonna see Chosen pop out of the bushes? Tackle her with love? Sweet child, sweet child. Ooh, ma'am, not for the students. Aw, new narrative with mommy. Nice. Picture of the fam. I hope it's a picture of the family and not just your karate win. Yeah, that's it. That's what she'd be proud of. She was always proud of you, though, I'm sure.
I do have a private stash of Uncrustables hidden in the garage freezer that I was keeping from you.
Yeah, I already ate that like 6 months
I was
ago.
about to say, he seems like he's smart enough to figure that out.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be safe.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
He's like, I'm pretty sure you
Be
can
safe.
kick most people's butts over there.
Don't get me wrong, I'm always gonna be a little neurotic.
Yes, that is part of his personality.
I'm so proud of the person you've become.
Period.
I'm gonna miss you too, Dad.
Yeah, be better.
He's literally gonna fly out in 2 weeks.
All right, okay.
Get on the plane before we flood this place with tears.
What are you doing
Are
here?
you going to Okinawa too?
I thought you were driving up to Stanford for the summer program.
Stanford deferred me. I can defer them a couple weeks.
Like Daniel deferred to go with Mr. Miyagi.
It's crazy, and I know we're heading our own separate ways soon, but
Might as well spend 2 weeks together.
Wait a little longer.
And why not do it in Japan?
no, we're Mr. Miyagi's necklace.
Oh, yeah, that one's in my bag. I had another one that I really wanted to wear today.
Yeah, like you don't wear an expensive string of pearls when you're traveling, sir. That doesn't make any sense. So dangerous. We're not looking to get robbed on our way to Japan. Thank you. Didn't I ask a couple episodes ago where this kid had gone?
Do 100 jumping jacks.
And y'all are actually doing it? Bro,
Listening to me.
right? I'm like, some of y'all not that bright.
You want to conquer life's obstacles and be the best you can be, you're going to need to learn more than one discipline.
Very true.
That's why, in addition to Cobra Kai,
Oh, not the manual labor. Miyagi's legacy really does live on. That wall's probably been painted about 100 times.
aggression isn't always the answer. Sometimes patience and defense are the keys to winning.
So they're part of, these rich kids are going to 2 dojos? Although maybe Miyagi-Do's still free.
A lot of you have been told your whole life that you're special.
I am, thank you. Those are
That's right, I'm talking to
prescription.
you, Four Eyes. Good God. Take those glasses off.
But they can't see.
Get a cooler pair or get some contacts, but I never want to see those in this dojo ever again. Do you understand?
Yes. Do you know how expensive spectacles and contacts are, sir? He will wear whatever is issued.
But when he first stepped foot in this dojo, he was a total dork.
Who?
It's like this kid right here.
Wow. I mean, he wouldn't be Johnny if he did insult a few people.
Start being the strongest versions of yourselves. Can you do that?
Yes, Sensei.
What was that?
Yes, Sensei.
I can't hear you!
Because you're aging. Don't smirk. It's too soon, Johnny. Is that it? Any after credit scenes?
Did you get one of these in the mail?
What is it now?
Yeah, it's a property tax bill.
Didn't I already pay taxes when I bought the place?
Yeah, you did, and you're gonna have to.
You're
pay
gonna
that bill,
pay
too.
the government forever for land you own.
I'm gonna introduce you to my account.
Yeah, let's
Hey, what, is he
a
gonna send me a
professional
bill, too?
handle it.
Don't order without me.
Yeah, the adulting's in steps, I guess, with Johnny. Oh, chopsticks?
What
The little Ralph was, oh my god.
With chopstick. Accomplish.
I like this better than the CGI, yes. Mr. Miyagi, look, look.
Hey, Mr. Miyagi, look. Look.
I've watched this movie an insane amount of times. I'm sorry, guys. Doing better this time. You can't see the string. In the 80s one, I saw it eventually.
Got him.
Yes, you did.
No mercy.
Guess that is it. Okay, guys. That's really it, guys. That's it. That is the last episode of Cobra Kai. After 7 beautiful years, we've come to the conclusion, and I feel like it was a good conclusion overall. Johnny got what he wanted, which was to finally have the match that ended the way that he wanted to. He went up against a very difficult opponent, and, you know, this time, very different than back at the All Valley, where most of the things that were backing him were not rooted in the things that were meaningful, right? Like, it was all about his ego. It was all about revenge. It was all about showing up Daniel to hurt Allie. It was all about, you know, just trying to say screw you to his stepdad. Like, all the wrong reasons that Johnny went into that All Valley tournament back in '84 were different this time around. As Daniel reminded him multiple times, he has so much now. He's got a wife, he's got a baby, he's got 2 children, 2 sons that love him and that have learned so much from him. He's got a friend, he's got 2 friends chosen. You know, he's got these 2 friends he probably would have never made in any other way that are really, let's face it, kind of ride or dies for him. He's got his students who all love him and look at him as a mentor and as a friend. So much, all the meaningful things. And when we saw the beginning of this episode where he, you know, was visiting his mother's grave at his lowest point, thinking that there was no redemption for him, the difference, right? Then he thought that his mother would have not been proud of him because he didn't win that tournament and because, you know, he made all these poor decisions. But the truth is, his mom probably would have more wanted him to find the things that matter, right? I don't think his mother ever cared about the karate. She just wanted Johnny to have something that made him happy, that made him shine, that made him beam and just be the best version of himself. And if it wasn't karate, if it was something else, she would have supported him in that too. And so anyway, I really like that in the end, he got all those things he genuinely wanted. I said a couple of episodes ago that all Johnny's ever wanted is to belong and to have a family and to have people. You know, his fear of being abandoned is what drove a lot of his behavior, drove him to crease, drove, you know, so much of what he did. And now he finally has the things he's been looking for, his own people, the people that are there for him, the people that are going to have his back. And he doesn't have to be that defensive anymore. I mean, he's always going to be rough around the edges because that's Johnny, but so much softer. The Johnny we see now wouldn't recognize, or sorry, it's the other way around. The Johnny in season 1 wouldn't recognize the Johnny that is now, right? And probably would have thought it was impossible. But yeah, we had the match, you know, what's his name? Wolf came in, did his mental warfare, did a damn good job. I mean, having Silver as a teacher of mind games. He learned well of what to do. But anyways, he came in there, unfortunately got in Johnny's head, but we saw that Johnny was really struggling overall because, you know, he did what a lot of us do when something big and important is coming up for us. Sometimes we psych ourselves out. Sometimes we tell ourselves all these things are going to be a problem when we don't even know. We haven't even approached the challenge yet where we're telling ourselves it's too hard. It's too big. That person's too fast. They're smarter. They're younger. They're better. Are they? Do you know that for certain? You don't know. You're just putting all these things in your head and getting in your own way. And that's what Johnny did. And of course, we see that Daniel did his best to get him on balance. But, you know, once Wolf got in there, he just knew every button to push with Johnny, and he hit a few of those deep set fears, and unfortunately we see that he did set him off. But you know, we all knew that Johnny was going to win this one. I would have been very shocked if they'd let Johnny lose this particular match. But great fight though. Like, listen, Lewis, as I said, I've watched a lot of things he's in. I know that he's very passionate about this craft, and I love that he got to do all of his stunts for this. And we see there that there was actually a few moments. I mean, I have to rewatch one more time to make sure I saw it right, but I'm pretty sure we saw Billy Zabka do a kickstand. Like, he did that in the original movie, and he did it, I think, in this. I'm pretty sure he did that. So that's no joke, people. If you guys are unaware, that's a very difficult athletic move to make. You need to have really good core strength and really good quad strength and balance to do that move. And for him to do that, I don't think he's been doing it regularly since he trained for the Karate Kid 40 years ago. But all the same, kudos to him. That's not easy to do ever. But to do that when your body is not exactly the way it was when you were in your 20s, yeah, he deserves all the snaps and claps for that. So that was great. And of course, Lewis, great choreography. I feel like, yeah, if he didn't have to kind of take it back for the sake of, you know, this TV thing, I'm pretty sure that he would have done a lot more. But anyways, it was good. It was fun to watch. And we see that Johnny was able to get that victory and really just kind of beat that last remnant of the Johnny that was a loser who formed his entire identity around that singular moment 40 years ago. Hopefully that man is gone for good now and he can, you know, actually make those steps forward. So yeah, you know, Wolf went off into the night, but I do like that he actually gave Johnny a proper bow. Like he's a bit crazy. So I wasn't sure if he was going to be a little bit dangerous, but I'm glad that in the end he just fought fair and he walked away. And maybe that was because Silver wasn't there. And yeah, they never decided to even touch on that. And I'm okay with it, honestly, because I mean, let's face it, no one's probably going to look for him, right? Kreese said he was going to leave after the tournament. So I don't think anyone is going to think twice about him being gone. And well, no one's going to miss Silver, unfortunately. But, you know, as I said last episode, I think Silver went out kind of the way he wanted. I think he picked that fight because, you know, the sad reality is that some people, when they are sick with something that's going to just make them sicker, some folks don't want to take that path. They would rather leave in a way that's a little less painful, you know, and yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, that's that. They didn't really touch on it, but I don't think they needed to. You know, everyone's moved on. Those two characters kind of did their role and they weren't necessarily needed in this finale. So I think we can assume they're both gone. You know, I wasn't sure if they were going to do a thing where like somehow Kreese was yet again creeping in the shadows, but I'm glad that they took the plausibility of that happening and didn't go with it. So yeah, that was that. Other than that, people just moving on, right? Everyone is now ready to well, most people, obviously we have a handful of the younger students that are still going to be learning, but yeah, all of our OG crew, they're all going off to college now. Sam is headed off to Okinawa. Miguel decided to join her. Again, a throwback to Karate Kid Part 2. Very cute, very believable. Nice that he's able to spend a little time with her and, you know, before they get very much sucked into their lives as college students. We see the Binary Bros are back together. They're going to college together, so that's great for them. And yeah, it's time to move on. Johnny's got a house now, proper home, you know, something he's always wanted. That dream is slowly coming together for him that he's always wanted: a family, a home, a proper home to raise his daughter, and, you know, just this beautiful growing relationship with his kids. So yeah, all's well that ends well, as they say. And well, even Chosen making his way to Korea. Him going and finding his girl there. I'm glad she didn't return. I wasn't sure the way her episode ended. I wasn't sure if she was going to show up again with Cobra Kai, but I'm glad she didn't. I'm glad that she decided, let me instead just come here and literally clean up my grandfather's mess and do what I can to take that toxic programming out of the kids and make the dojo something she can be proud of, so that the next time the Sekai Taikai comes around, she can be proud and represent the right type of teaching in the, you know, in that particular battle. So kind of, you know, as I said, it would have been nice for Chosen to have a little bit more of time with her, because I actually like their little dynamic, but it's fine. He got his happy ending. In the end, he's got a girl, and that's going to be a very interesting relationship, that's for sure. But does that cover everybody? I think so. We didn't really, oh yes, and Tori and I don't remember his name. Robbie, there we go. And Robbie and Tori, they finally have caught a break. It wasn't quite the way that either of them planned, but since college doesn't seem like it's going to work out the way they want, they've been signed on to basically be like karate representatives. So yeah, they're going to be making some money, doing tours, all kinds of stuff like that. And that's good. You know, it's a way for them both to make income. We know that Tori really needed to make money because she's now the primary caregiver for her brother. So yeah, although I mean, like I said, I don't know where that kid's been or who's taking care of him all the time, but we're just going to assume it's someone good. But either way, at least now she's in a position to support herself and her brother, which is, you know, really what she wanted all along. So that's good. Is that it? I think that's pretty much it. Like, in a nutshell, that's what wrapped everything up. Everything's been wrapped up in a nice little bow. Daniel's continuing to keep his dojo. I think we knew from the very get-go he was never going to stop being a sensei. I mean, one of the greatest ways for him to pay homage to Mr. Miyagi's memory is to keep the Miyagi-Do philosophy alive, right? If you watch Karate Kid Part 2, if Mr. Miyagi, from the sounds of things, never had, we're talking about Miyagi's dad. Like, Mr. Miyagi was his only kid, is my point. Like, that was the Miyagi legacy, was in that one son, and we know Mr. Miyagi did not have any biological children, unfortunately, so Daniel is the closest thing to a family. So yeah, you know, Miyagi-Do probably would have died with Mr. Miyagi if it wasn't for Daniel, and now Daniel passing it on to his children, and now all these students. Like, as I said, I think it's a beautiful homage to Mr. Miyagi and what he taught Daniel, what those teachings meant for Daniel's life, and now it's going to go on for however long. We never know. And I really like how in the end that Johnny said, you know, let's have students, you know, potentially work between the two dojos because there's two different types of philosophies. You know, Johnny's is always going to be about being the more aggressive and assertive version, where Daniel's always going to be more about the balance, the inner peace, and the defense side of things. So again, they've learned to finally be yin and yang and coexist together and realize that they can both genuinely respect each other's disciplines and learn from them as well, which is what they've been saying for so many seasons, but they actually mean it now. And so, yeah, I thought that was great, right down to the wonderful little flashback we got at the end of Daniel and catching the fly. That was actually a really cute moment from the first movie. And again, it always throws me off seeing Ralph Macchio 40 years ago looking like this teeny little teenager, even though I think he was like in his 20s in that movie, but still, just it's crazy how much time has passed, and the fact that he's getting to have this full cycle moment is great. The only thing that would have made it perfect, honestly, is if Pat Morita had been blessed enough to live long enough to be a part of this. But either way, I think he would have really liked this. And yeah, we just got so many people who are part of this franchise in one way or another. The fact that they were able to get so many of them to be a part of this, you know, including that the actor who played Worm, who unfortunately he passed after season 2, was it? But either way, we got so many people who got to be a part of this project, and it's great. For those of us who love this movie and love this world, I think that they did a great job. Honestly, it was really fun. I enjoyed watching every last season of it. And as I said, while I'm going to be sad to see it go, I feel like it's come to a good logical conclusion. But the fact that they showed the two series creators there in the end in the little post-credit shot, I feel like this world's not over. You know, even though this show itself, the story has been told, I feel like they've opened the door for potentially all kinds of different spin-offs and all kinds of different, you know, potential worlds with this. Again, I don't know what they could do. I don't think they should do too much, but I'm just saying we may not be done with Cobra Kai or the Karate Kid world. And if something else comes out, I'll definitely be down for it, because they've shown that they know how to capture the essence of what made the Karate Kid such a good movie, at least in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much if you've been watching along with me since season 1. I appreciate you guys so much. You're so much fun to interact with. So thank you so much for your comments and your views and all that good stuff. This is it for Cobra Kai, but as I said, I do react to all kinds of good stuff here. So hopefully you'll stick with me, join the fam, and find something else maybe in my catalog to join along with me in, or see what's coming up. 2025 is going to have a lot of good stuff too. So hopefully you'll stick around, join the fam, hit that subscribe button, be here so we can continue to have good times together. For my other subscribers though, thank you so much for your support, and I hope you have a great one, and I will see you hopefully in the next video.